Hey everybody, what's up? It's Joel, aka The Daily Guru, and it's time for another edition of Something Old, Something New. Today for Something Old, we're going to check out one of my favorite records that is absolutely perfect for any occasion. It's the 1989 album from Operation Ivy, and it's called Enegy. Operation Ivy represents the pinnacle of the idea of a band that showed up, made their mark, and got out at the top of their game. They stand for what it means to truly be dedicated to your ideals within the world of music, because they actually decided to break up instead of recording for a major label because they had no interest in compromising their sound or integrity for anyone. Standing as their only full-length release, Enegy is an absolute masterpiece of ska and hardcore music, and it remains just as potent more than 2 decades after it was first released. The core of the sound and the overall mood of Enegy lives within the musical arrangements, and even if you're not one who usually listens to bands of this style, there's no question you'll instantly get caught up in the music, quickly separating themselves from any of their peers. There's a musicality to every song on this album. Some of them bounce, some of them meander, and some of them just yank you out of your seat and get you stomping. Along with this, Jesse Michaels possesses what may be the ultimate voice for either ska or hardcore music, and almost every one of these songs seems to be tailor-made to be played in a live setting. There's a very strong communal mentality in both the lyrics as well as how the songs are sung, and yet Enegy separates itself from the pack in the fact that these songs are more about a family within the scene than the more adversarial position that so many other bands were putting out there. Simply put, Enegy is one of the most outright engaging and powerful records ever recorded, and the level of authenticity or realness on it has never been matched. So if somehow you don't own Operation Ivy's full-length album, go change that right now. Thank me later. Today for Something New, we're going to check out the brand new release from Madonna, and it's called MDNA. Let me get this out of the way. I am a Madonna fan. Her first album remains an absolute classic, and Borderline is one of my all-time favorite songs. That being said, over the last decade, the change that she's made in her overall musical approach hasn't really impressed me all that much. And the lead single from this album may be the worst song she's ever recorded. But as I do for every single record I review, I went in with a completely open mind, and for the first few songs, I was very impressed. The opening few tracks have a heavy electronic approach, and by heavy electronic, I mean deep house and trance music. The songs are perfectly constructed and engineered in every sense of the word, and the overall mood of the first few songs had me believing that Madonna was about to conquer the world in an entirely new way. Then in the course of about 6 minutes, the album completely fell apart. It suddenly sounded like she was trying to channel Lords of Acid, and that is a really bad thing in this case. It sounds like she's just trying to force pop structures and pop sensibilities into this electronic sound, and it just doesn't work. When she makes this shift, it throws the entire album off balance, and it just doesn't fit with the mood or the overall sound she brought on the first couple tracks. In fact, the latter 2/3 of MDNA are so bafflingly bad that you have to wonder which was the original intent and focus of this record. Yeah, I know, Madonna can put out a record of herself burping into a microphone and it'll sell 1 million copies, but as someone who truly appreciates the musician that she is, this record was frustratingly disappointing. From end to end, she just can't make up her mind. When she goes full-on house and electronica, it is very good, but the quality and the tone of the album just falls apart when she tries to go back to that pop feel. So with that in mind, on the buy it or borrow it, Madonna's MDNA is an absolute bin it, and then burn the bin. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you dug it. If you did, go ahead and click subscribe, go ahead and leave a comment, go ahead and click like, whatever you want to do. Remember that if you leave a comment here or you share this video via my Facebook page, you're automatically entered into a contest to win at least 4 of the albums I recommend at the end of the month. If you want to email me, you can do that at thedailyguru@gmail.com, and check out my website where every single day I'm talking about the greatest music of all time at thedailyguru.net. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr right here, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow.